First, Mr.
Current government policy, but we don't quite know. So,
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool. Because smart is
the new.
It's good.
Baby.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Let's give them this disclaimer before we get into this, because I think it's going to be one of them days.
Oh, it is.
Independently produced program. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by hosts, guests, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Cara Festa Radio, 99 Jams, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, if you had them on, you would definitely know. Because you have
Thank you, Charlie Funk. We appreciate that, and thank you for tapping in, Lee.
No.
Need to do that too, man. It's what's on your mind Wednesday, so we probably need to put some meditation in there.
Good morning.
There you go.
Oh, it's so much to talk about, right?
Yeah,
Charlie Funk, good morning.
Top of the morning to
you.
Tag your friends, tell your friends, come on in to
the
conversation, and we here. Then let us know. Did you get a notification for this broadcast? Put it in the chat. Yes or no? I got a notification this morning. Yes or no? Put it in there. Good morning, Janet. She's gonna be joining us as well. Janet Michelle's gonna join us for What's on Your Mind Wednesday. We're gonna hear what's on Janet's mind, man, and so we're going to talk about this missing teen, the Dollar Tree incident, Andrew Gillum, and Big Tigger. There's a few things that we got.
Tigger, we're going to talk about. So, okay, can we start it off right here? And y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Really quick, because and I think we might have talked about that. Spin that, right? Spin that.
Okay.
And, so this is what I think it is. Not that it ain't, because it's a catchy song.
Is this NDRE?
NDRE.
Okay, NDRE has come out and said that Spin That is not for the culture.
Okay, it is for the culture, but
for something like that.
But we talked. But I think
that
we
was
kind
of words, not heard.
But we kind of talked about it. But I was thinking, you know what the problem is? They don't respect her talent.
Young Miami.
Yes. No. That's just yes, it is, because we had LaKim during that era. We done had Trina doing the same thing, but they believe that she.
India.Arie been consistent though.
No.
I think she always had a problem with all of that.
No. But what I'm saying,
you named, like India.Arie didn't just pop up because of Young Miami. Like she's been consistently saying we could do better.
No, but what I'm saying is, as an industry,
okay,
because people hopping on, they don't believe. India.Arie is one of the people that study music. She write her, you know what I mean? Like she do this.
Okay.
Right? Like she go in the studio and she like cooking it up. She wants y'all to feel everything that she doing. And in the industry mind, like they say, JT was the rapper. Yeah. You know, Young Miami just kind of pop on. So what I'm saying, she was
like the friend of the rapper,
right?
And she learned how to rap,
and she had clout, so they pulled her on. Her mama had money, you know what I mean? So boom, boom, and now she has the #1 song.
Too, allegedly,
her
mama was allegedly arrested for boosting.
Not allegedly, she went to prison.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's an homage.
No. But what I'm saying is, so what I'm thinking is that they just don't believe that she has talent, and that she doesn't deserve it. That's all I want to say about it.
I don't think it's that they don't think she got talent. I think it's that.
Have you heard that ABC rap?
It don't matter. ABC rap is
sound like you don't respect the talent. You speaking for yourself.
No.
ABC rap is really historically the best rap. Right?
Okay.
The simplest, the rap, usually the higher it goes on the charts.
Okay.
But I think the problem is that our music has been curated by people that ain't of the culture.
Okay.
And through that curation, you know,
no notification.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Got a notification. Wow. It's down the middle now.
Well, hit the little notification bell on. You probably ain't even like the page.
Finish what you were saying.
Don't say that.
But I think the music industry has curated our #1 talent, right? And it's been curated to be Young Miami's and you know the other folk, right? And it is no difference. There is no India.Aries no more.
Yeah.
Right. In our
sphere. And you say no, there are no more. I think commercially, because they out there, they still making music, but they just not.
They not on the chart.
They not on the charts.
And that's why I say.
Yeah. I hear you.
Our artists, the chart people have been. It's been curated.
Yeah.
Right. These people ain't just pop up out of nowhere. They said that was gonna be the #1 song of the summer back in May.
Before it was the #1 song.
When the video first came, this the #1 song of the summer.
And we all said no, it ain't. Everybody's like no, we would like everybody's like nah, everybody listen to it and they was like nah, this ain't gonna be
catchy. It's catchy.
It is. It's a catchy little jingle.
It's in my head. I was singing it this morning without y'all prompting.
I had it in my head too. I seen something because it's one of them songs. Once you hear it, it get in your head.
The beat nice. It's great production.
They saying I prefer Dolce. I really can't like this.
Okay,
Dolce.
But, yeah. Dolce,
that's your Tampa. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you know they have stuff to say about Dolce, right?
Charlie Funk said I prefer Rhapsody. I like Rhapsody. Yeah. No, that's it.
That's all I was gonna say. I just don't think they respect her. This is why the big old thing is that so that's it.
Okay, so what do you think has made the Spin That such a big song?
It's catchy.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Let us know what do you think has made that such a big record?
Spin That.
Is it the industry? Is it the song itself? Is it
all the above? Yeah. The machine behind it definitely did what it needed to do.
Listen, these people have studied our psychology.
Yeah,
right. This is like we just think this is entertainment, kind of like football. How people think football real. For real.
That's
like
true.
Remember wrestling? Wrestling was real. We went through that all through the 80s and 90s.
But we knew wrestling wasn't real. But you don't think football?
I thought wrestling was real. I had to grow in. I had to grow into the knowledge of wrestling being fake.
And that's the same thing.
But when I was younger, growing up, like, and I remember my wife telling me her story.
So the NBA or the NFL ain't real?
It's all entertainment. It's scripted entertainment, and they have it.
I'm starting to feel that way too.
They have it written in their contract so they won't go to jail because of their scripted. It's written in the agreement.
I gotta see it.
Yeah,
that's what they say about WWF.
No.
I gotta see it.
No.
And then you see him. And then he get up. He tapping. You see him tapping and get up, and then they both get up at the same time.
So you don't believe
that the NBA and all of that stuff ain't real?
No, I know too many NFL players that's injured and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but wrestlers get injured too.
Yeah,
if somebody slam you on your head, you gonna be injured too. But that don't mean that the whole thing is not a performance.
The thing is,
it's a performance.
They're not really trying to hurt each other. They're not really, and a lot of times you'll see in the NBA and the NFL and big games, they'll say, "Oh, they threw the game," or "They did this," or "That's the script."
Yeah, like that one NBA game with the Spurs. They were saying that the dude basically threw the game for him. And when you watch the play, I mean, we're in the future, so everybody got a breakdown, and you can pause, and you can. But how that breakdown look, I'm like, ooh.
Somebody,
how did you not see that pass?
Wait, listen.
How did you throw that to that guy like that?
I mean, do I think they probably do I think there's some shady people, but I think that they're playing basketball, I'm not buying that one now.
So I want to ask the audience.
Yeah. Just me.
These entertainments is real or scripted.
Yeah.
And I'm saying everything that's classified entertainment is all scripted. Everything. So if it's classified as entertainment, it's not real. And that goes for music, wrestling, sports, and all of the above.
I'm not buying.
What?
I'm not buying.
See, that's what you keep the industry going.
Whatever. I'm just saying I'm not buying.
When it's scamming,
whatever it is, you ain't buying it.
No, I mean there's some, and I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm just not on
You're a consumer because you're consuming it, and then a part of
that because I'm not overly watching football. I'm not overly watching basketball. I don't go and buy tickets for none of those things. It has to be a special occasion or something like that. I'm not I'm not sold either way, but I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not one of the people. I know enough to have a good conversation with you about all the sports.
Okay.
But I'm not in there I'm not buying. I'm not a seasoned whole ticket for anybody. I'm not going out there. I'm not rattling oh no, you're 100% wrong. I'm not diehard like that. I'm just I'm not sold that they're not out there doing it for real.
All right. Well, Janet Michelle has entered the studio, everybody, and we want to welcome Janet Michelle, y'all. You got to turn up the turn me up. Hey. What's good? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning?
I'm doing well. Are you a good morning or a great rising?
Grand rising.
I'm a good morning.
Okay, yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good old fashioned, old school. Yeah. Y'all know what I mean.
Grand rising. Oh, look, grand rising. Good morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Because you don't know what to say to people. Sometimes when I text, I'm like, greetings, my brother. I don't know what to say. Peace
and love.
Yeah.
I am alive. I'm alive. Yeah. I woke up alive this morning. So
Jen, what's on your mind this morning?
What's on my mind this morning? You know what? With everything that's going on and all the news we've been receiving, it is actually media consumption during a heightened political season.
Say that from media consumption during a heightened political season.
And what I mean by that basically is we just have I believe that we gotta emotionally regulate our emotions during this heightened political season because we got to stay focused on what really matters. And we have a lot at stake this upcoming election, and we cannot afford to be disengaged mentally from the process. And so capturing and monetizing Black outrage, it is a lucrative industry. And secondary trauma can be debilitating. And that's what we're being exposed to, traumatic events. And some of us are probably not even realizing that. And so our trauma and the response to it, it's not for sale. So my thing is we have to come up with a plan that if you want to stay engaged, but you need to be considerate, and you need to be considerate of your emotional well-being. Yeah, right. Because we can't check out of the process. We have to stay engaged. But how do you do that in a safe way? So my suggestion is just be selective. I just encourage us to be selective about where we get our news from. And sometimes it may be best to just subscribe to a newsletter. So you get straight to your inbox. It's absent from the noise. And also I know we're on the platform And I know this platform, you know, it gives us access to a lot of information. However, this platform, it allows targeting of Black audiences, and it allows the promotion of racial content, and it also supports mis and disinformation campaigns. So we have to be careful because we're targets of that. So my suggestion would be to find an alternative platform that has a tighter control on allowing those things to pass through. I know we can't, you know, do the little things, so I won't go there. But I encourage us to kind of find an alternative platform, you know, that where things are a bit more filtered, and then they care about bots and things like that, so where we can get our information from safely without being subjected to so much trauma, at least secondary trauma for some of us. And then the amount of traumatic content we are exposed to, it is not natural. It is not natural, and it can show up in other areas of your life. If you're frustrated, you can't concentrate, you're sad, you know, and it shows up whether we realize it or not. And my suggestion to that is, if you are feeling overwhelmed mentally with what's going on, go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Go talk to somebody to help you sort through and manage your emotions, because again, we have a big task at hand and we need to stay focused, and we cannot afford to be distracted this political seasons. So that's what's on my mind. We got to guard our mind.
Thank you so much for that. And I mean, it's a lot in what you said for us to unpack. I'll start with how you said that, and Mr. Edmond, he said this before too, about Black people being the targets of the misinformation. And I remember when the Russian, you know, data thing came out. Why do you think they're targeting us for this? I mean, they're targeting everybody, but why do you think they've got a specific, you know, section of the target for Black people?
Because they know we are engaged. They know we typically vote for harm reduction, and they know that if
you be saying them words, we usually vote for harm reduction.
Yeah, harm reduction. We tend to vote, by and large, we tend to gravitate towards the policies that will cause the least harm.
Okay.
By and large, is how we Black people have a tendency to vote, and we have a tendency, you know, to vote democratically. We do, and they don't like that. That when you get certain people in place, that's messing up the money,
right?
And we can't have y'all in here messing up the money like that. We got stuff we got to do. Y'all messing up the money.
We got a whole project 2025 to implement.
Y'all messing up the flow.
Yeah,
you know? So we can't have so of course, you know, we're going to be targeted. Yeah, we are educated. You know, we call Black. We just have a tendency to call BS before a lot of people see it.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
we do. We can spot that BS a mile away. And you know, some people just don't like us being a part of the political, process. So of course they're going to do things to try to limit our reach at the ballot box. They're going to try to dilute our votes. And we can see firsthand, you know, the lengths that they will go to with the redistricting stuff. That word tear me up every time.
Yeah. You want to add a K to it? Redistricting.
Tear me up. But they will go to great lengths to in an attempt to try to silence us or dilute our impact in the political process. So yeah,
absolutely. Well, definitely thank you for checking in, and always
you're welcome
by sharing what's on your mind on this fine. What's on your mind?
Yes.
I will see you at work.
All right.
All right.
I like this new segment.
Yeah, it's amazing, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And she said that like we tend to be able to see BS.
Yeah.
Right. And we can call out, but then the crazy part is we don't see the BS that they're feeding us to hurt us. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we keep these toxic stuff that we have grown up with. We feel like it's normal, but we don't realize that was BS that was given us as well.
Yeah. Another thing that Janet said too was this. She said we are exposed to an unnatural amount of traumatic content.
I believe it.
And I didn't think about that until she said it. Right? This, and
we like it. We like it. We scroll it. We share it.
Yeah.
Y'all see this? I can't believe it.
I can't believe how horrible this is, but you sharing it. Yeah. This sucks. We don't need to be talking about this kind of stuff, and then you share it 4 times in 5 different groups. Yeah, don't look at this.
It's a nice toxic relationship. You go on this roller coaster, and even though you be like, all I want is a nice little stroll. But you, all I want is a nice scroll.
You really have to curate your algorithm.
You really do, like, to go in there and find it. And then, okay, did y'all see the new teen takeover where over 400 white kids got arrested? They did. This was over the 4th of July.
And they called it a teen takeover?
No, they didn't tell it, but it was
I see.
Okay. It was unruly teens.
Here you go.
They have but they fighting police, they shooting firecrackers at them. West Palm Beach.
Okay. Palm Beach. What it do?
Yes, like
I mean Trump at
I mean they showing the whole city a mess. Like the whole mainly white, and none of the news outlets have this.
Janet say they told them people stuff.
Yes, they did. And ain't nobody talk about bringing no guns out there, and the news outlets ain't taking them. And I mean, these kids, because you think if that's over there where West Palm Beach at, where Trump is, these are privileged who feel like they don't have to respect authority, and authority don't feel like they have to check them pretty much.
Wow.
Or they can gently.
They see them as their children. They
right. So they gentle
animal or as a problem to be solved. They see them as children. And so they treat them like they would treat a child. But they don't see our children as children.
I know, but don't listen. Nah. We talk about over 402 kids got arrested.
Okay. So they paddy wagon.
Over 400 people got arrested. What? Over 400.
That's a bunch of trips.
From my understanding, over
a lot of resources.
And they ain't call it a teen takeover.
What was the charge with, I wonder?
Have you seen it on the news?
Okay, the news reports roughly 400 people being arrested.
No, you
actually stem from a chaotic 4th of July in Newport Beach. Oh no, this ain't it. They talking about Newport.
No,
Beach.
It might be. Go ahead. That might be it.
Newport Beach, California, not West Palm Beach.
Okay, it's Newport. So, go ahead.
That arrest involved a massive crowd of juveniles and young adults who threw fireworks at police, briefly looted, and a supermarket.
Briefly looted. How you briefly loot? How do you briefly loot? You see? We're gonna be there for 2 seconds, but go ahead, keep on. But you see how the story is going. You see how they briefly
looted.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So the East Bay Times says 400 arrested, fireworks hurled at crowds, police and chaotic 4th of July. Yeah, it is written. It's written in a way that.
That's not highlight the seriousness or maybe
listen. This how you know it was white kids.
Okay,
listen, a rowdy July 4th celebration.
It was rowdy.
When they use rowdy,
it ain't white people. It ain't our children.
They don't use the word rowdy and chaotic. They use violent.
They use violent. I was thinking violent when you said
unruly.
Rowdy. Unruly, disorderly.
So I'm sorry. So I did say so. Not West Palm, but there you go. I know I saw it.
Yeah. Newport Beach, a holiday weekend.
They said it was on TikTok. Jenny said it was on TikTok. Yes, it was really like
I saw it on Facebook though.
So this is East Bay Times, the newspaper of the town, because it isn't a lot of news coverage on this, and this is.
So you had to go to Newport News.
But if you go, but if you look, when you look at
it, like the Gabba of their city.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's on the internet. I mean, the Gabba, you getting a little bit of movement these days.
We're past time. Not quite. Okay,
no, we still got a couple minutes.
Good.
Dang, they say 17 law enforcement agencies came out.
17 law enforcement agencies.
Listen, this is how you know it. The word.
Okay.
A large group of agitators invaded Newport Beach, spurred on by an alleged TikTok takeover. And they didn't call it. See, y'all have to be very cognizant of how these things are reported and the double standard that America has. Just like, the lady that was defending herself at the Walmart parking lot. Yeah. And she still hasn't been charged.
Yeah. And she shouldn't.
They're pressuring for charges to come because they, stand your ground is only used by black people, 10% of the time,
if at all. Yeah. So we talk about that after the break because I do
we're gonna double back on that because we talked about it on Monday.
Stand your ground and
we can talk about it again.
Yeah. And y'all can join the conversation. So we're gonna be back. Make sure that you tag a friend, tell a friend.
I'm not doing this Groundhog Day with you.
Don't take a week off and want to talk about everything we talked about last week.
But news is reciprocal.
Okay. Google that word on the break, y'all. We'll be back at 6 minutes after the hour with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
And we got a power power pack show, right? We got so much to talk about.
Share.
We got to share. And then also we got like 2 seconds. We did the math. The math was mathing, right? With
on the bonuses.
Yeah, we talked about that,
okay,
and everything we said came back. Okay, yeah, we're gonna spin the block. I guess your boy want to spin it. We're gonna spin that.
Spin that.
I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, little baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together, under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
Peace in the streets, love to my brothers, love to my sisters. We all need each other. Children need their mothers and they need their dads. Taking a life that don't make you bad. The fact that you do that is so sad. Pocket watching, plotting on another man's cash. Pick up a book instead of picking up a gun. Increase your knowledge and that'll increase your funds. If everyone succeeds, then crime would decrease and people would live instead of resting in peace. Unity, that's what we need. Stand up and be a positive force in the community.
We are one, we must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together,
Must stand together.
all together as one.
As one people.
United we must
United
stand
we shall rise.
fighting for
And you fight for me
till our race is done.
till we see God.
United we must
United we will rise. Clap with me.
under
Clap.
God we
Clap.
are one.
Yes, sir.
We must
Clap.
fly to the
Clap.
sun.
GB on the track, man, and I mean this. It's from the heart.
Not destroying
Back and forth to prison, cause my position in the ghetto is wishing. My dreams was in my hand, man, instead of so distant. Violent crimes on my record, showing judges I'm reckless. Guess they think I'm rich and young, like Young and the Restless. Every time I see a young brother rich in peace, got to be the only time when I watch TV. Cause the struggling and suffering is all I see. Besides muscling and hustling at war with heat, I point the finger at the devil, boy, for taking my peace. Cause the only way to live is to take to the streets. But they rate me as a villain for the killing and dealing. For what? My last resort to make me a living. I don't give a damn, tell them so what? I'm gonna survive even if they threaten me with life. The arms of poverty held tight, making life a fight. But in the sky, we got to unite. Keep your head in the sky.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dream. We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together.
But Reform Zia Youssef said the other main parties weren't putting candidates forward because they knew in their hearts that they had virtually no chance of winning. The Liberal Democrats have urged the government to postpone the by-election until after a parliamentary standards investigation.
Of imagination. It is an area which we call the twilight.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
My brother, my sister, I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, little baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together.
Director General has said he believes there needs to be a shift in the way that the BBC is paid for. Matt Britton told a parliamentary committee the traditional licence fee model was a busted flush. Our correspondent Lee.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just like that. We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See that.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
gangsta.
baby.
And if you don't know, now you know. And then Charlie Funk got something he want to let you know on our behalf as well.
The Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by hosts, guests, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Carrie Festa Radio, 99 Jams, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners. Enjoy the show.
So before the break, we was talking about this teen takeover that's not being called a teen takeover, and the response that they're getting. I just can't turn my head that way, Q. That's all.
That's okay. I got you.
And so what they have done is they've written this article. Mr. Edmund during the break was continuing to read the story about this takeover. And would you mind sharing some of the insights that you gathered? You literally had a moment.
So what I did was I went and started just doing just basic search on the story out of
California.
Yes, it's out of Newport Beach, California.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna read some of the headlines. Y'all.
Okay.
And first, just for context, understand that 400 people were arrested. 400 people were arrested in a small town.
Okay.
And here's the story. These are the headlines for the story. Nearly half apprehended at chaotic July 4th Newport Beach come from Arizona. 400 arrested. Fireworks hurled at crowds. Police in chaotic July 4th Newport Beach. Fireworks, fights, and cops on horses. 400 arrested. Fireworks hurled. And the number one thing that I noticed, not one time has this been called a teen takeover.
Right.
Not one time has it been addressed in the many ways that the Tampa teen takeover. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just for comparison.
Okay.
I'm going to put Tampa teen takeover.
Okay.
Into the search.
Yep.
And we're going to see how
see the way the differences in the coverage. Yeah. And I'm gonna see if I can bring this video up while you're doing that. Let me see. Let's see. There's a way to do this thing here because it is amazing just to see.
and the sad part about it is that, you know, even when 400 people are arrested, it's still not painted as horrifying as when only 1 or 2 people arrested. Because if you remember the Temple, I think they arrested 20 kids.
Yeah. It wasn't a whole lot of them that got arrested.
And it was national news.
Right.
20 kids got arrested in Ybor City, and it became national news all over. I'm talking about NBC, Dateline, everybody. They had the kids in infrared camera. Looked like they was in Fallujah somewhere finna bomb the kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, here it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, we in danger.
Yeah.
No, keep on looking at it. Look.
Yeah. So this is the teen takeover that they're not calling a teen takeover.
The little looting.
Yeah.
What they said?
The small this rowdy group. My screen it froze on this side. I guess I'm doing too much.
Yes, the rowdy.
Can y'all still see it?
It stopped at the fireworks.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's frozen.
and the thing is,
donate a computer here.
And the sad thing is that we're watching in real time.
Yeah.
As our children and our community is being demonized when the same thing happens in the white community is painted and pictured a different way. The 400 people arrested, it did not make national news.
And it's bigger than what our children did. Like, just think about 10 compared to 400.
Listen, zero tolerance policy. Tampa police talk about zero tolerance policy, locking up parents.
This is the response.
This is to the Tampa team takeover.
For 10 teens getting arrested.
Yeah.
Zero policy. We're gonna lock
anti-teen takeover initiative. So what I'm saying, y'all.
Wow.
And this is all I'm saying. For the Tampa team takeover, there is over 20 pages.
Okay.
Of news articles. 20.
Okay.
Over 20.
Okay.
For the 400 kids arrested, there's one.
Wow.
There's one page.
Wow.
One page with 8 stories. And all the stories are local to the
so it's the people in the area that's writing about what happened.
And they're keeping it quiet. And believe me, if it can't cross our desk, it can't cross theirs too. They decided not to run it.
Yeah.
Like 17 agencies had to come out and do this.
7 stories. It's only 7 stories. And this is 10 hours ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago.
And they proud too. Look, they proud, boy. They're like, I did that. Yeah.
Wow.
And the saddest part about this is the spot that it puts our community in.
Yeah.
Because we're always on our heels trying to defend our teams, listen, they saying they said they wanted to make a law about teen takeovers that will punish parents. And this is what they're talking about doing. But then when you see it done in their community, it's almost like, oh, they're just having fun. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just rowdy teens.
Don't worry about it.
That are doing things for the summer.
Did y'all see the St. Pete Beach fight?
Yeah, no, I didn't see the St. Pete Beach fight. Yeah, it's what's on your mind Wednesday, y'all. So St. Pete Beach fight. What happened in St. Pete Beach?
I'm just saying,
same spirit.
Spring break, it goes down on St. Pete Beach, and then they act like
it was one at Anna Marie Island for spring, like
same type of
thing.
Teen takeover.
Same take. Yeah, told them. You could hear the teen saying, "I'm not calling my baby. I'm not doing anything. No, I'm not living.
I see that.
But so you talk about white privilege, huh? That's one of the privileges that come with
and
that.
if you would have heard a black teen said that, they would have took him down, said that he was aggressive and that he was disrespecting authority and all this other stuff.
And they would have gave him charges that would have.
And his jaw might have been broke.
So they would have gave him charges that would, they would have injured him physically.
Yeah, they would have.
And then charged him with something that completely ruined his life. So I also saw this story about the 18-year-old Nolan Xavier, I think it's Wells, was found missing in Mississippi, in Horn, Mississippi, Horn Island somewhere. And they said that he was found deceased, and there was questions being raised about that. I'm sure y'all saw that story.
Yeah.
What's your take on?
So okay, one is he went out to an island where you can only get by a boat. So the fact that his friends left him and didn't look for him, how he gonna get home?
Yeah,
like he gonna swim back?
Wow.
Like,
listen,
how are you
only get there by boat?
Only get there by boat. So how did he go missing? Because the first story is that he was talking to a girl, and that's why they end up kind of, from my understanding, you know what I mean?
So they left him alone to go to just handle this, whatever he was handling.
Right. But then they talked to the girl. She only talked to him for a second. You know what I mean? So,
and then I saw another report where they were saying there was some type of confrontation, and it was like, some reports of like a altercation or some argument or disagreement that was happening as well.
How you get so upset that, again, the only way that you can get home is a boat.
Yeah.
You leave them on the island. Them ain't your friends.
And then just I didn't know the part about he was talking to a girl, because that sometimes causes some of the biggest frictions in life, right? A black man talking to a white or
she was white,
white appearing woman, right? Y'all heard what they did? Oh man,
you was finna say Emmett Till?
Yep.
Yeah, no. Why you ain't say it?
I ain't want to.
You ain't want to take it there.
I ain't want to invoke, but they say he just whistled at the lady. Yeah, and then she came back and said he lied. She lied.
Yeah,
and that he didn't do it. 20, 30 years later. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
So here's Nolan. Nolan is the second one from the right.
Duh.
He did.
The obvious, but go ahead.
The second one from the right disappeared on a trip with friends to Horn Island, which is just south of Jackson County, off of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, on July 4th. And they saying that, I mean, here's kind of the other part of the story that I'm hearing is like, when will black folks learn?
Learn what?
Just like hanging out with these people. You the only black in the group. These only black friend scenarios are not ending well for the only black.
This is a sad case. And,
absolutely.
Whatever happened may have happened, but I think that things happen with friends no matter what race it is, and I don't want to try to cover for this, but I want to just be so emphatic that things happen when four black friends get together. Things happen, and we just got to be cognizant that these things happen, right? No matter what happened, whether it was an accident, it was intentional, or whatever happened. These same scenarios happen no matter what race the group of friends is.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, because at first I'm in the middle.
I think what you say, two things can be true at the same time.
They can be, because I'm going back into my childhood. Like, I've been the only black kid. You know what I mean?
Feel safe?
Yeah, and that's why I went back. Yeah, because I done been to the beach when I was younger with all white people, right? And we all there, and I came back. I'm here today, right?
I'm trying to think of when I've been the only black. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I mean, growing up, I had a diverse group of friends. Like, I had my black friends, I had my white friends. Like, it was never just like I was sheltered into only blacks.
That's all right, right? My circle didn't diversify until maybe 2008.
No, because I mean, in elementary school,
into adulthood, I was grown before I started mixing and mingling in that way.
I remember, like in elementary school,
you
me
got
and
coworkers
Beth,
and all of that stuff, but like actually having people who I'm like cool with that's not work related. That
like I done been to like in elementary school. Me and Beth, we got the same birthday. We literally went to the beach with her whole white family.
Because
like,
wasn't Carmelo the only black?
Right, but so then
Carmelo
that come on to me too is that like we also got to be careful with us sending our children to these all white schools, right?
Okay.
And they're the only person there. I think
when they the best schools,
some of them ain't the best schools for us.
But
like,
even if they is,
and even if they is, sometimes
culture.
there is. And then just because they say they the best schools, don't mean they the best schools, because we know that they cheat and also advance kids just on your money.
But if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
So with these
I'm not gonna go with that.
Going with and them being at these, schools,
you just really need to be careful, and then you got to make sure that you're not putting, just because education wise it seems like it's the best, that it's not mentally the best for your children. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you think that you're giving them an advantage, but it's a disadvantage. It can be because mentally they don't fit into the culture there, right? And I'm going to tell you, being another shocker for me is when I went to Catholic school. Again, it was only a couple of us at there that was black. I'm always a freckle, right? And the things that them white kids did, my black friends never would have thought of. The access that they have, my black friends never had access to none of that. So it's a whole nother world. And again, if any of my black friends would have did anything that those white kids did, we would still be talking to them right now in prison. Yeah.
And then here's the thing too, right? Just as we talking, this is what's on your mind Wednesday, because you're right about the racial dynamic of friendships and how you get into stuff. There's also this dynamic where you can have two friends and they be really cool, and then that other friend, the third friend, come, and that's when the two friends gang up and start the bullying or picking up or the clowning, and you know, because like I remember that was a part of my experience. Like I had, you know, one friend was like, all right, until the other one come, and then the other one come, and now they want to crack on me, pick on me, and now I got to fight all both of them.
Right.
When like one of us was just cool.
Right.
But every time this other one come, y'all team up and become a thing.
Because that other person, they feel like the other person is cooler than you, right? And so what happens is,
so now think about that in the context of the 3 white children and a black child.
And so just same thing. So listen, you the cool white person see you like, oh, that's my bestie. Boom, 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 boom. And now he's trying, because he's the outcast of the whites. Yeah. And then the whites
and this is all hypothetical scenarios. The only thing that was true was the fact that I had 2 friends.
No.
Not really,
but I'm just kind of painting the picture.
Yeah.
You got the white kid that's the outcast, and then end up being friends with the black friend, with the black person, and they cool. But then you get 2 more white people in that come in, and now they befriend you. You always wanted to be a part of that clique. And now they just befriend you on the strength of, because they want to pick on the black kid. And now you join that, even though you don't really believe it, but you want to be accepted.
And I saw a story. It was you know, somebody did a story time about this conversation. We're talking about Nolan Wells being found off of Horn Island in Mississippi. And she was highlighting a scenario where she was like, you know, one of those only black friends, and the white friends kept trying to boost them up to do stuff like, hey, you should do this, you should, like, you know what I mean, just kind of like, and you're right, it ain't black or white thing. Friends, you know, friends, their friends to do stuff. But we are in America, and I mean, we can't talk about none of this stuff without having that layer, even if it's not the headline. You know that it's a subtext and all of that, but it's definitely, you're right, it's a sad situation all around.
Be careful
and be careful out
there. Listen, parents, vet your children friends, especially when they're hanging out, and their parents.
Would you send your child to an all-white school as a black parent?
No.
Mr. Edmond?
I mean, I think I went to all white schools. What
school you went?
What
white school you went to?
I went to Osceola. It was all white.
White school. First, you a lie.
Okay, so I'll leave that. We'll leave that question for the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know what you
First
think.
of all,
Would you send your child to a
definitely
all-white
not.
school
Osceola,
as
East
a black
Hampton,
person?
everybody in the South Hampton, everybody
They
in
was
16th Street
you
was
put-
bussed out there. When I was in elementary
We
school.
was bused to white school.
No, but that was you said all
No,
white.
you was bused to the school.
That is not a white
You was
school.
bused to make the school not be all white.
And it wasn't
That's why
all
you was
white.
bused.
Was you the only black person on that bus?
Hey, Jabbar, this is going to be a great school for you. We're going to put you in this school. They said, no, we have a law that say we can't have more than this percentage of black people. So you put them people on the bus and say, now you got the right percentage.
And you were not the only black person out there. My auntie,
Mr. Evans said he went to an all-white school. Guess what school he went to, y'all?
Do you know how many people? Let me get in my comments. Hold on. Do you know how many people that's on this chat?
Don't even worry about it. Mr. Evans went to an all-white school. The school he went to was
Osceola.
Okay.
Listen. When he said,
which one you went to? Osceola. And then what? Lakewood.
Bear Creek.
I mean, okay, no, hold on. Let me just take a breath. Let me process this. Hold on. Okay, you right, my brother. All these schools is all white, my brother. When you think about it that way, like we didn't create any of these schools.
First of all, my
so
auntie,
every school that we go to that we don't own and operate could be called an all-white school. Is that what we said? I'm trying to throw you a lifeline.
And I'm not. Okay, so listen, my auntie.
My wife said, no, I went to that school. So, Sean, breaking news. This is my wife. You went to an all-white school, Sean. And you didn't even know it.
Listen, no, we know it was.
It wasn't.
Come on, man. Y'all didn't go out there. Y'all, especially
I didn't
at that
go
time,
there.
I'm telling you. You got the all-white school rules. Don't go out there doing that. Don't go out there. Come on, now. Okay. I didn't get those same speeches at 16th Street.
I thought you went to all white schools all your life.
Yeah.
You said all your life. You said, but not 16th Street.
I'm just saying.
Them conversations.
I didn't get that speech.
Yeah, I think the speeches that you give to your
But
children
I just
are
know
different
too many
based upon
people
the
that
school you go
listen.
to.
I was zoned for Osceola. If I wouldn't have got a special permit, I would have been at Osceola.
You got a permit to go to all white school?
To Boca Ciega.
Was Bogey all white?
No, but Osceola wasn't either. Half of my family, no, it was not. Yeah. My auntie was one of my auntie who's over 15 years older than me, right?
They did that with us. Yeah.
Look, right? No, you couldn't. Because listen, my auntie was the first homecoming queen at Osceola, right? That was so
it was black homecoming.
Right,
queen.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
she was.
So that means she was the first black homecoming queen at an all-white school.
15 years. No, 15 years before. No, 15 years before you was even. Come on, stop it.
I hear that. All right, y'all. So again, it's what's on your mind.
Mr. Emmett Fact.
It's what's on your mind Wednesday. Y'all definitely feel free to join the conversation. You can give us a call 727-637-2416. Let us know what's on your mind on this Fine Wednesday.
Let's talk about this, Mr. Tigger.
Okay, Big Tigger.
Mr. Tigger
from Rap City,
right?
And he's an Atlanta radio host. They said,
and he stepped down.
Okay, because of this,
because he got arrested.
Okay,
you know, he got arrested for domestic violence and like child endangerment or something.
Okay,
I think it's trumped up charges. I seen the video.
Okay.
No, I'm just.
We all saw the video. I mean, the video that came out.
The video, yeah.
And I think it's sad, right? And this is how media goes. Now, again, this was plastered everywhere when when this happened before he got arrested. Now that we see the video, none of the major media outlets or anything is also talking about.
Okay.
How, you know what I mean? It looks like he was wrongly charged.
Okay.
For this, right? And you see,
what did they charge him with? Do you know? What
like domestic violence and child endangerment.
Oh, and this is the only video that. In this video, free Tigger.
Yes.
I mean, just based upon the video I've seen, but I don't know. I ain't seen what happened before.
I don't know if there's any other stuff before or after we got a season, but from this video right here, she was like, "You got my earring in my ear." He was like, "I'm sorry." Like he apologized apologizing in the whole like.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it was very, very PG.
Okay.
I think what happened was she got Tigger phone.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, they in some type of relationship or something.
They married.
Okay.
Oh, they married?
Yeah, that's his wife.
Oh,
what? And so in this video, there's a scuffle. He's trying to turn her over.
Is that a scuffle?
And he's asking, I don't know if that's a scuffle. She laying on the floor.
Oh, she dead dropped too. That show was
funny. and he's constantly asking her, like, give me my phone, give me the phone. Here's another angle with him trying to,
look, she dropped herself. And
people was like, she dropped, because he was like, don't throw my mama down.
Mr. Tigger, stop! You stepping on her. He was like, I'm not stepping on her.
Mr. Tigger,
yeah, I just want my phone.
That kid is a boy. That kid is a boy.
The video director. Yeah. You think he complicit? So
stop, Mr. Kid.
Yeah.
Now stop, Mr. Tigger. Stop. Mr. Tigger.
So what's your take, y'all? Do y'all think, based on this video, should Tigger be free, or is this?
I think the charges should be dropped from this. And he needs an apology. Yeah, he does. Yeah, because this was
a cell phone. So how serious is that cell phone?
So let me tell you this, because everybody's like, "Oh, he's cheating." It's something in that cell phone.
Yeah.
All right. So let me tell you this: there's probably something in the cell phone, but it might not be cheating things. Like, I have my cell phone, and there's nothing in my phone that can incriminate me, right? Like, or saying that I'm doing anything wrong, but I do have other conversations with other people that ain't nobody else's business, right? So again, what I'm talking to my family and my friends, it ain't none of your business, right? That is your privacy. And then on top of that, for somebody who thinks that you're doing something, and if you're not, they're gonna read in, and it's gonna be a problem anyway. So like, let's say me and you having a conversation, Brother John.
Okay.
And I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Somebody that's looking for something, even though there's nothing there.
Okay.
Oh, he said, "Hey, it took you too long to answer." And you're like, "What took you so long to answer?" Now it becomes an argument about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's possessive. It's possessive. It's possessive, like, relationship.
Yeah.
Right. And it becomes toxic. And when you go looking for something, you try to connect dots that ain't there.
And so
give me my damn phone.
I want to recap and go back, because you said that phones come with boundaries, because like I'm one of them open phone type persons. Like I ain't even tripping on that.
I think that phones.
My wife got my Facebook login, like all of that kind of stuff.
But that's a healthy relationship. Like when you are in a healthy relationship and everybody has a cool understanding, those boundaries don't be crossed.
She probably got his login too. That's why he don't want her to.
That's why he's trying to hurry up and get that phone.
But you know what? At one point he probably did, but then once
you know what she likes to see.
Hey, that's why he don't want her to have the phone.
Or is it principle? I don't see going to jail because she won't give you your phone.
No, I don't think he should have went to jail. I think it was blown out of proportion. I think they probably gonna work this out this weekend or next weekend.
No, I don't think they probably gonna work this out.
And then I'm thinking about this too. Now, at some point, when you got the phone and you see that this is escalating and it's turning into like this whole thing, when do you say, "Okay, let me give you back the phone"? Like, what's her goal? What's her objective with holding and playing keep away with his phone?
Sometimes
keep away.
Do you have a right to try to get your property back?
It's your property. If somebody,
come on, y'all, give us a call. Yeah.
Do you have a right? Like we seen.
You've seen people
that's his property.
But
you know she has his property,
and we've seen people get charged with theft of a cell phone because these cell phones are over $1,000, right?
So could they charge her with grand theft?
Yes, they could. If you done seen it. I done seen them. Somebody done took somebody's phone, broke it.
Ooh, and they took Tigger to jail for trying to get
his property.
Right, and then on the
can never win.
That's the mark.
But you flip it.
To the story.
But when you flip it, I done seen people charged with.
Come back to that.
It does, but you done seen people charged with grand theft for taking somebody else's phone and breaking in and all this other stuff. Because
you have a right to take your phone back.
It's your phone.
OJ.
So if somebody
that was OJ. Didn't OJ go to jail for taking his stuff back?
Yeah.
I mean, he went and knocked on a hotel room.
Yeah, they did kidnapping. They did kidnapping.
But just wrestling somebody to get your phone back, is that something that you should?
If somebody snatch your phone,
Mm-hmm.
where do your rights start or where does your rights start and stop?
And then here's the other part of the story too that I don't think is getting like she's known for taking stuff.
Because she took her daughter.
She got arrested for kidnapping. Right.
So after this,
right?
So here we go. So after this, so here we go.
Hold on. Okay, so what happened after that?
So y'all look it up. So after this, she goes on a high speed chase because there's a warrant for her. A little bit after this, because when she leaves, there's a warrant for her arrest because her daughter's father did a missing report for the daughter like 7 years ago because she done took the daughter. Find out now all the kids. Well, no, she's arrested and all the kids are in custody. Yes, they are at this point.
They
all
are
her mind.
attacking the black family.
My brother, keep going, Q. I'm gonna get the details. I'm just gonna let that. See this. I'm letting them ad libs be ad libs, Q. You can't. You ever listen to a song and you hear Jeezy when he say, "Hey," you don't stop the song and replay the. Hey. You just let the A be the A, and you keep the rest of the song going. That's how you gotta.
I know it is.
You see, I've been doing good with that.
You have.
I'm trying to model. So when you hear ad lib, like that's just a little spice that's being added on top of the track.
I know it is.
But that don't mean you double click on that and go all.
I'm not upset with the ad libs either for today.
But double click on the ad libs.
But no,
really
but this is kind of tell you like, and not to attack her, but then when you look at it, there's a pattern of her doing whatever she want to do, right? And not respecting boundaries and not respecting other people's stuff. Like if you and somebody shares custody, even unless your child is in danger, there's no reason for you to
kidnap.
Oh, that's what they said. And I mean, honestly, after 7 years, it might not be kidnapped, but now they being,
it has it's so much questions.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of questions.
I haven't dived in that much, but that's what I know. That's it. That's it. That's all.
And then this is what the people say. So Shayna says, she lost all credibility. We can't believe anything she says. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? She lost credibility because she came on there at the beginning. She came on there like crying and all this other. Then originally she did that, right?
After the Tigger video?
Before the Tigger video.
Okay.
Before he was arrested, came out there, did all this other stuff, then came back and said, it's not domestic. Like she changed her story and like, y'all need to get out my business. But nobody would have been known if you wouldn't have came on here live. And like y'all need
the video. She
did all of this stuff. So I think there is something.
And then the police get there.
So here we go. And this is when you think mental health is real. Right.
And mental illness is real also.
This is right. And so you really need this is some stuff that like this
You're right though. You're right. I'm glad you said that because this is a mental health issue. It's a mental health breakdown. She already probably had some mental health problems that's going undiagnosed, right? And some trauma that she ain't been dealing with, or that the whole situation is
and emotional intelligence. Like again, when you it's a lot of stuff that you have to unfold and unpack.
I'm trying to see how I feel about it. I mean, I don't disagree with the mental health piece of it, but this again, it just reminded me of Keep Away. Like how you get it and you put it in his hand and put it in her hand, and now he like, give me my phone.
No, I'm not.
And then she just like, will not.
No, I'm not talking about that piece.
And so just at a certain point, like when is the game over? And you like, okay,
the game over now.
Like here go your stuff.
But that's not where I'm at with it. I get with that part of the video, but let's say leading up to it, she went live crying. Oh my gosh,
so everybody got that then.
No, but then boom. Then she come back, y'all in my business, stay out my business.
People do that too. Post all their business on social media and then say stay out my business.
Listen, and I think all of it.
That's a part of that's a part of this. So they'll come on Facebook just to tell you to stay out their business. It's like, what you talking about? They put pray for me and don't say what. And then when people get in the comments and say, what happened? See, people knows it. All I did was say pray for me. Y'all, why y'all? like, come on, man. What?
When I look at those people, to be honest,
to pray for me, people.
Oh, anybody
social
media. When you think those are attention-seeking people,
up right now.
Why? but don't ask no questions.
But don't ask no questions. Like,
okay.
All right. So also talking about asking questions. And this was a story we talked about on Monday. This was a follow-up. And it's another one of these sensitive topics. We're making light of this stuff, y'all, because we got to sometimes in order to keep from crying. But this does not negate the seriousness of these topics. And so I just wanted to say that. But there was another one of the conversations that has generated a lot of conversation in the community. The St. Pete NAACP shared an update from the St. Petersburg police regarding the death of a young woman who was found behind a Dollar Tree on Central Avenue. According to the police and the medical examiner, the investigation concluded that her death was a suicide. They stated that there were no signs of struggle or injuries inconsistent with that finding, and that the young woman also had a documented history of homelessness, mental illness, and she had been Baker acted prior to these interventions. They also stated that they have spoken with the victim's mother and then conducted an additional review in response to community concerns. And so I guess they did the initial review, community concerns came up, so they did a second review, and the NAACP acknowledged that the community had concerns, emphasized that everybody's loss deserves a thorough investigation, and they will continue to advocate for transparency, accountability, and compassion. And then there were a lot of comments in response to this. And so for what the people say, we're going to take some of these comments. And the first theme was that people have questions. The largest group of commenters wasn't necessarily saying that they knew what happened, but they were saying that they still had lots of questions. Was the investigation thorough enough? Why wasn't there more public communication from law enforcement? Why wasn't this reported more broadly? And could more information be released without compromising the family's privacy? And I guess one of the biggest questions that I saw was, why was nobody talking about this? Like, why wasn't this?
Because you want me to take one, if it was a suicide and it wasn't murder, a lot of times we don't hear about a lot of that. We can look at that when if we know somebody, we talk about it. So we can even take it when D. Lane committed suicide. Well, that wasn't, and he's a known figure. Yeah. Right? That wasn't publicized.
And he wasn't hanging from a tree behind a grocery or convenience store.
Yeah, but he was still.
But he wasn't hanging. Suicide, there's numbers on suicide. You know what I mean?
But I think it's a lot of similarities.
There is, because he was
okay.
Same thing.
Okay,
but not behind the tree.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. So when you're looking at it, suicide is not something that unless there's like
highly publicized and you.
No, it's not.
It's not something that would get the coverage that we would expect to see.
Right. You just don't see it, unfortunately.
And then I think in the context, I saw somebody put in the comments, you can fact check it. Shout out to Marielle. She said that I think this year there have been 6 Black women that have been found publicly hung, and they've been ruled suicides. So like, how, Sway?
I mean, okay, so in our culture, we thinking like we typically don't do this, right?
Yeah.
But stress will push you somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Medication.
And
thank you.
With suicidal side effects.
Yeah.
That we don't talk about. That's now become common use, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these things.
Thank you for that.
Use.
That is a common side effect for these drugs that they're giving. Yeah.
It says specifically
that
suicidal ideation is a side effect of a lot of these things. So I just wanted to put that.
No, you're right. Think about that. And she had a history of mental illness, documented Baker acts, and so who's to say that she might not have been on some of that medication?
And
that caused that stuff.
Those medications is also recreational drugs that people are using, right? And so you got to think is that for somebody you're taking it for something else, but now you're getting.
Dang.
You're now getting a prescription that's supposed to do one thing, and you're taking it for another, and you don't know the side effects of it.
When you're taking it in the street,
right?
So when you ain't having the doctor or
you don't have the right doses.
The proper, how can I say, the proper settings around you
and supervision.
And you mixing it with other drugs. There's so many factors.
You're taking it with alcohol,
and
which
you're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to be doing. And then not only are you not doing that, you probably dipping and dabbing in some weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then depending on where you get it from, you just don't know. So it's a lot of things that you're mixing. You're making a concoction that you don't know what's the side effect at the end of it.
And then that was another one of the themes of what the people say that came up. And Shayna mentioned it. She said the manner of her suicide is questionable because it's tied to our history and lynching. So naturally, we thought murder. But people do hang themselves.
They do.
Yeah. And so talking about the drug addiction and you know how real drug addiction is, Mayor Andrew Gillum, Florida, former Florida Democratic candidate Mayor Andrew Gillum was arrested on drug charges. And that's all I got as a headline.
I seen that. And I just pray for AG, man, because I think that we hold him up to a high standard, and I guess he just ain't living up to that standard that people hold him to, and that in of itself is a hard thing, to deal with and live with.
The pressures, the disappointment. So just to kind of paint a picture, just think, he became the mayor of Tallahassee, went to FAMU, stayed there, got married, had his kids, became the mayor of Tallahassee, did a great job up there, ran for governor, was the underdog, barely lost this race here.
Look, you speaking all of the talking points. That's exactly what they said. They said he was a former candidate. He was narrowly defeated by Ron DeSantis.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, really overall a good dude.
They said 34,000 votes.
Which
and those 34,000 mysterious.
Yeah, it was some questions about
questionable
about cheating in, so just 0.04% of the vote.
And so go ahead.
Use drugs.
A lot of them do. A lot of them do, right?
Yeah.
But then you got to think of he lost the race, and then he started his own little pack, right?
Yeah.
And he was doing his thing. Then he got
politics of it. He also has a podcast.
And he was he became a national spokesperson because he was on CNN or something like that, some political, and then he got into that scandal about the drugs and all that other stuff right there. And then he had a small comeback. Him and his wife stood together and was like, listen, his sexuality is something that we always knew about. That ain't no problem with us. Let's keep it moving. Him and RJ.
The article was saying that he was disgraced at that time, but he didn't see it. They said the disgraced former candidate was taken into custody in Alabama on Thursday after officers conducted a traffic stop due to his alleged erratic driving, according to a statement. They said officers noticed a glass pipe on the center console of the vehicle. Gillum was allegedly driving. Okay, here we go. On the console of the vehicle that he was driving, that prompted police to search the car, several rolled marijuana cigarettes and 3 packages of a substance that tested positive for methamphetamine were recovered. And he was later transported to the jail, released the same day. And if he's convicted on the marijuana charge, he could face up to 1 year behind bars and a fine of $6,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
He probably.
What happened to the meth?
No charges were filed stemming from this other incident
because and that may be just a smear name.
Boy.
Yeah, because they ain't talk about what he can get if he charged with the meth,
which is the harder drug, right?
Man.
And marijuana a step from being legal. And they saying and actually is legal in some certain instances, right? So it say he could face up to a year in jail for the reefer. But no mention.
So I'm holding my judgment because people swift to judge on stuff like this,
and they have been on his head.
They all over his neck. I've seen it. That's what really prompted me to.
And you got to he did go through. So my whole point is to go through that, to be a rising star.
Yeah.
And to have so much ambition and to be kicked down and not to accomplish, like not to get to the finish line and basically there. the disappointment can take you down a hole that you don't even think you would ever go down.
Yeah, I think that experience with running for governor, that definitely is a life-changing experience, boy.
And to be so close, and then then you know that again you have another chance because he's still doing his thing, and then they say, "Oh no, you're not," because to me the whole setup when he was down there with the drug, I felt like it was kind of set up. It was a setup to taint his name because again, even though he didn't, he was still rising and promising, and people were still talking about Andrew Gillum.
Yeah.
Right. And if you listen to his policies, he rallied the people because you believed in him because he really was doing the work.
Yeah. True. So it's definitely an unfortunate incident, but
I can't read it. What did it say?
No, she said reefer. #old school. And then Janet Michelle says the headline read like a hit piece though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think it's all,
he was doing really good. He has the Native Land podcast. Yeah.
I think it's a mix. It's a mix. Because they're gonna put the hit out on him. So you know, and you can't get caught slipping. So
all right. So it's been a few days since we did Ask Qiana.
No, we did Ask Qiana.
We did. Oh yeah, we did.
Remember, because I said
a couple days ago. Yeah, that's right.
but we gave some good advice.
It ended up well, but started out a little rough. But we're gonna Ask Qiana today. Let me see.
Y'all know who it's sponsored by.
Yeah. So, dear Qiana, my wife still physically disciplines our son. And he's 12, almost 13 years old. I'm not talking about abuse, but still, she believes in popping him, grabbing him when he's out of line, and occasionally will punch him in the chest. I told her I think he's getting too old for that. He's getting bigger, stronger, and I feel like we're at the age where discipline needs to be more about consequences, communication, and accountability, not putting our hands on him. She says, as long as he lives under my roof, I'll discipline him the way I see fit. My question, at what age, if ever, should parents stop using physical discipline? Am I wrong for telling my wife it's time to find another way, or am I one of today's parents who are considered too soft?
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I don't think that anybody should just be putting their hands on you all the time.
Okay.
Like putting your hands on it, like, yeah, that shouldn't be something that like you're automatically go to.
Okay.
But I'm okay with some butt whoopings every now and then. Sometimes you need.
Okay.
But I do think that there needs to be a form of communication.
Yeah.
And there should be talked about, like in my household, it was, all right, I'm going to talk to you about this. Boom, 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 boom. You got to explain to me why you shouldn't do it because I want to make sure that you have a clear understanding. And if you do this again, this is going to be the consequences, you know, of your action. And that's how I did it. I can't tell you what age or not. I can't tell you because I'm going back. I know I put my hands on Cheyenne when she was in high school.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I know I did.
That's teenager.
Right. Like I know I yanked her up. Like I was like, listen. But it was rare. But it was rare.
Being a little aggressive.
Aggressive, maybe.
I think I might have been 12 when I got my last hands on.
To tell you,
pops.
But I've never been the person that. Right.
It was a scar on my neck.
That was. Sometimes you gotta.
Yes, sir.
But sometimes you really do gotta. Sometimes
I deserved it.
Yeah, and you're like, like what you did. But I don't think
I thought about it. I'm like, he wasn't tripping because if I was him, I would have snatched me up too.
Right, because you know. but I didn't. But I wasn't somebody that felt like I had to always whoop either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That wasn't the consequence. And whenever you do anything excessive, it's not effective.
What y'all think? Y'all put it in the chat. At what age, if ever, should parents stop using physical discipline? What age should you stop? Is it 12 years old, 13? Is it 8? What is the age? Mm-hmm. When should it stop? Or should it be whatever? Whenever. I reserve the right to snatch you up if I feel it appropriate. Yeah. What's your thoughts, Mr. Edmund?
Go ahead.
Is there an age when you should stop?
I think every child different.
Yeah.
I don't think it's no cookie cutter process because some of these adults need to be snatched up.
Say that again into the microphone.
Yeah.
Need to snatch up some grown folks. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all know what we mean when we say snatched up. So when I say snatched up, I'm talking about like just grab by the shirt real quick and grab and like kind of like a little like this the motion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give them that stern, word to go along with it. Snatching them up is okay in my book. And I don't.
What about the punch in the chest?
Nah. At a certain age, I mean, I had an auntie that that was her thing.
My rule is usually don't punch nobody unless you're ready to be punched back.
Okay, so punching the chest too far.
I mean, you shouldn't be punching children.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be no bald fist in these situations.
I hear that.
Mom, dad, auntie, cousin.
I wish you would have told my Aunt Alice, boy,
boom. Listen, that's tough. That's tough. Boy, that's tough.
And she had all boys, and they tough.
Yeah,
like all. Yeah, she was a single mom with 3 boys.
And she had the break. And she really had to break.
And when you came over, you was the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. And
sometimes she felt like
you got it too.
And then her thing is
a frog. She used to give you a frog in the arm
because she was raising. And not saying she was right or wrong.
She was so.
No, but not saying you. But you want me to tell you, not saying she was right or wrong, but she was raising men, and then and with boys, you gotta have, and I hate to say this, a healthy fear or respect for your parents. And as the woman in that, boys will eventually, men will take over.
But that's why you don't want to be punching them too, because you get punched back. You know where you got it from. Okay,
that's why you say the respect, the healthy respect. But you will get, I think, at a certain point, it's like, okay, I ain't no little boy no more.
The only thing that's gonna save you if he got some love for you
is some respect.
I'm telling you,
at some point,
you can't be punching on people.
Yeah.
Unless you just gonna really curry them out. Now you curry, and of course now you can punch them and do whatever you want to them.
Yeah. What's that word you use?
Curry.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Mm-hmm. Y'all don't know what curry means? Yeah, you don't want to curry the boy out.
What? Tell us what it means. Can you enlighten us?
Can you enlighten us? I don't have that in my role.
Yeah, tell us what it means.
Just I don't know.
You gotta know to know.
I don't know how to explain it. You just don't want to do it if that ain't your goal.
Kerr. You just don't want to do that if that ain't your goal. So listen, y'all. Thank you for that. Thank you for the letter. We only got 4 minutes left. And I got something I really want to say. And it was actually inspired
by the Kerr.
No, not by the Curry. I'm trying to change the subject. I mean, you believe it because I'm telling you, I don't. So,
look it up.
However, this is what I wanted to say, and it was inspired by a neighborhood association board meeting last night, and want to just give a shout out to the neighborhood association board and to all of the people who show up and do their job without looking for anything in return. The people who give to our community, who make sacrifices for our community, and they do it from a place of sincere desire to see things change and to see it be better. Mm-hmm. And seeing, and the conversation that we were having last night, seeing that group of people just looking around that table and thinking about the work that we do and the way that they do it. Like, I just wanted to publicly say thank you, not only to the neighborhood association board and the members, but to the neighborhood association as a whole, and then to our community, because there are a lot of people who show up for our community and give, whether it's a backpack giveaway or whether it's a toothbrush to a homeless person or whether it's a kind word and a smile. You know, it's people that are doing some amazing things in our community, and I don't want that to get lost. And so in that moment, I just had a deep sense of appreciation for them and for the people who showed up. And I just want to say that, y'all. Remember this, man. Many are called, but few are chosen. We're trying to get to all of our people, but we know how hard that is. And so be reminded and encouraged by the Each One Teach One. You find you a good one, you teach that one will teach another one, and then we'll have this multiplier. But I just wanted to say thank you to the community and those who volunteer their time, give their time to try and make a positive impact. And so I just wanted to say thank you.
Okay.
That's what's on my mind on this
up,
Wednesday.
man. I was at that meeting, man, and I felt that, man. I felt that. I left a little early, but
yes, sir.
I felt that. I want to say this. It was just a huge earthquake. And I might be getting this city wrong, but where Maduro was from and all those
Venezuela.
Yeah. And
true.
3,000 people are presumed to be dead with 30,000 people missing. Right? It's a lot going on, man. Just want to send some love, light to the people of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Right? Because ain't nobody sending them nothing.
And then to your point, and then I'm glad you mentioned that, because what you see afar, it could easily be at your door. I remember getting a text from Q saying, "Did y'all feel that? My tires was rumbling." Because we had an earthquake that was out, and the earthquake was able to be
in
felt,
Cuba,
and it was able to be felt here. And so when you see an earthquake in Venezuela, thank you for that, because I mean, it's close. That's close. That ain't a long way away. And to know that it was people in the state of Florida that have felt tremors from earthquake is saying, man, be mindful that what you see in them people experience is not something that is not real, that we could experience also.
Dang. Okay, I got one more.
We keep going.
What about the little girl that was sitting on the bus?
We can't talk about this
with the white supremacists all around.
We can't. It's 9 o'clock. All right. My final thoughts is bye.
Little girl on the bus with white supremacists. That's a great topic for Freestyle Friday. We'll bring that back. I got some images on that because I do have thoughts.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
got images. Okay.
I gave my final thoughts. Any final thoughts, Mr. Edmund?
He did his final thoughts. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's why I was saying we didn't have time.
We got to start a little earlier.
Bye, y'all.